Welcome back to the channel, Soul Family. If you're new, this is Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, from the depth of our soul, our spirit guides, and our ancestors. And if you're returning, thank you so much as always. Thank you for all your support. Today's download, the download I'm receiving right now is connected to a dream I had a few days ago. And usually when I have when I have revelations through my dreams, like I wait to see if it's just for me or if it pertains to the collective. And usually when it pertains to the collective, several downloads come in concerning it. And this particular dream I had, I was standing in a mirror and I was basically admiring myself in the mirror. And I went close to the mirror to look at my face, and I said to myself, my face looks beautiful. I was admiring my face and I was thinking to myself, I look better than I looked a while ago, even though I thought then I looked better. And then just as I said that, this like voice, not really like a figure, like a voice, but it was like a shadowy figure, came from like behind me, and it was like a different projection of my image. In the image I was seeing, and it was saying words of like, it was saying stuff like, I'm not beautiful, like nothing has improved about my face, I'm ugly, and stuff like that. And then in the moment I looked back in the mirror at my true self, and I was like, no, this is not me, this is an illusion. I know who I am, I see myself, and I'm beautiful. And then I woke up from the dream. And in the recent downloads that was coming connected to that was basically pertaining to somebody who was kind of like, for lack of better words, cursed from a young age, or even from birth. I was getting for somebody, and it was like, it's like somebody, it's like when they gave birth to you, or when you were very young, like people used to admire your beauty and say how beautiful you are. And I'm getting this energy of like a female. This is like a matured female that did some kind of like this person was envious of your beauty or envious of how you were being admired. And this person did this spell work or this curse on you. And I was getting like specifically for somebody that was like very young. It's like this is somebody that was close to you or close to your family. For some, I was getting some kind of like an auntie, like somebody like that's like an older person, like an older figure in the family, or like something of the sort. And what was coming through was that the beauty spells that were cast on you have been removed. The spells that were cast on you to block you from seeing your beauty, to block the world from seeing your beauty, has been removed. And I'm speaking about specifically beauty on the 3D. This is something that was done to basically like show, like veil, like put a veil over your face. I'm seeing like somebody being covered in a veil, and this veil was basically like that spell work that was done to like overshadow your true image. And this was coming through as like an this thing was like operating like an energetic body, like a spirit body that basically like follows you around and like speaks into your ears things that are negative about yourself, things that are negative about your beauty, things that are like literally the opposite of what you look like or who you are. So I'm speaking to somebody that maybe from like a very young age you haven't felt beautiful, or people have made comment about you to make you feel like you were not beautiful or that you were ugly. Like people may have like specifically picked certain parts about you to make fun of you, or like picked on you based on just how you look, and not because you are ugly, because whoever I'm speaking to, you actually are beautiful. And then I was getting like this. It's like this like ethereal beauty about you. It's like your beauty is beyond the 3D, right? But it's like the 3D physical you, 444 on the timer. There's this beauty about you that is like ethereal, like otherworldly. It's like there's something about your beauty, there's something about the way you look And this something about the way you look in the 3D actually has all to do in the 5D. 2222 on my timer, that's 10:22, 2222 on my timer, like 10:22 p.m. So for somebody with this 222, it's like you are coming to, it's like there's this balance that is coming into your energy that is releasing that old narrative about your beauty and about your appearance, which was the illusion that was cast over your appearance and cast over you to think that you are not beautiful. And this again, like just like the dream, like I was seeing my true self and admiring my true self, but it's like this thing was like coming in to try and create this illusion to make me feel like I was wrong about what I was seeing. So innately you do know you're beautiful, you see yourself and you consider yourself to be beautiful, but it's like there's something that maybe has been like in your energy, right, that keeps coming up, 555 on the timer, that keep coming up to like try and like overshadow this energy that you're in, or when you're in that energy of like feeling really beautiful or feeling like, you know, like admiring yourself and stuff like that, like comes in to try and like pollute that mentality you have about yourself and your beauty. And another thing that was coming through is like this thing acts like some kind of conduit for whatever the spiritual body was that was called in when this curse was placed or when this spell work was done over your beauty. And what I was getting was that it's like this thing was purposely trying to overshadow your image so that people don't see you and acknowledge you for your beauty, because it's like it's almost like this person always knew that people would approach you or people would want to get closer to you first and foremost based on how beautiful you were. And always, so this is somebody that is very materialistic in a way, superficial. Thank you Spirit. Superficial is the word. This is somebody that might be very superficial, and to them that beauty, that superficialness, that superficial energy is what made them think or made them believe that your beauty was going to pave the way for you. It's like this person, 7117 on the timer, 717, that's the close of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. This person basically wanted to close that cycle in your life of receiving favor because of your appearance, because to them that was going to be something that gave you more, that would allow people to approach you more or have more people approach you, and more people getting to know you would now realize how beautiful you are on the inside also, and this would open more doors for you. So it's like this person did this with the knowing of what you could be. And what I'm getting right now is like this person is like, this is somebody that has some kind of spiritual power also. This is somebody that I'm getting a seer. So this is somebody that is highly spiritual. This is somebody that could be a seer or have the energy, have the abilities of a seer. And this person was able to like see into your energy and see into how great you would become or how you would stand out with your energy and who you are, your appearance, right? And it's like, this is what fueled this person to target specifically your beauty and your appearance. And another thing that was coming through is like, for whoever I'm speaking to, there's something about the parent, specifically the mother. Your mother may have been somebody that was like very beautiful, somebody that was admired, and may have had like, I'm hearing like cousins or sisters that were jealous of this beauty, right? Or jealous of how she carried herself, or how people maybe respected, or how people like acknowledged her appearance. And this is something that I feel or is coming through as part of what was fueling this jealousy, this envy of your appearance and of your beauty. And for some of you, you may not even know who your mother is, or you may not even remember your mother, for instance. This is something that is coming in strongly. So it's like, and I'm getting like this like faint remembrance of like how either your mother looks, or how either, I don't know, your father looks, or something of the sort. So you may not really know who you look like in the family, right? But whoever this person is, it's like when they look at you, you might be like a spitting image of your mother or your father. Like you might be like a spitting image of this person that they harbored resentment against or envy against. And this is part of the reason why it's like this person wanted to do this to you or had this done on you. It's almost as if it's like it was going to be done on you because it couldn't be done on your parent or on your mother, something like that. So I don't know, for whoever, another thing that's coming through is for somebody, with this person being a spiritualist or a highly spiritual person, this could have been in a way of like literally like spell casting, like casting a spell by mouth, like speaking a spell over you when you were a child, or speaking something into the universe about you or who you were meant to be or how you were meant to be seen in the world, right? And I feel like this is also like there's this energy of like very like this resentment surrounding this energy or surrounding this person. There's like some kind of pain in it also, right? So again, with this person being a superficial person, this person might actually be somebody who doesn't consider themselves to be beautiful. This might be somebody that doesn't consider themselves to be beautiful on the 3D, and this I'm getting like this buildup of resentment is like laced with pain also. So this is somebody that I'm getting hurt people. This is somebody that may actually be in that energy of not feeling beautiful and may have actually been told they were not beautiful, or maybe have been treated in a way to make them feel like they were not beautiful. But the thing is, this person, whoever they were, couldn't release themselves from that energy, couldn't release themselves from that projection, and that has become a part of them into this age that they are in. And this is like part of the reason why they did this thing. And another thing I'm getting is that you might not even be the only one that this was done on. You might not even be the only one that this was done on. But what is coming through specifically for you is that whatever this beauty spell or whatever this dark shadow is that was cast over your beauty, 1155 on the time, has been removed. 1155, that is change, drastic change, bringing in newness. It's like a newness has been ushered in. A change has happened and a newness has been ushered in. This newness that has been ushered in is literally like lifting the veil. You know, I was seeing somebody with like a veil being covered with a veil, and now I'm seeing it's like a veil being lifted of somebody. It's like this veil has been lifted. So for some people, you might, whoever this person is that did this is going to be receiving the karma of what they did. And I'm getting like this is going to be in a form of sickness or literally some kind of deformity, some kind of physical deformity that's going to happen to this person. There's something that's going to happen to somebody, and you might actually find this out. You might actually see this person and then notice that they look like they've deteriorated, or like they look like they're drained. Like you will like literally see like their life force is like drained or draining. You will look at them and you will know. 1313 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. You will look at them and you will know that something is going down. They're going through something. And this is specifically going to reflect in their outer appearance, in their 3D appearance, their physical appearance. You will see this change. Now 1331 on the timer. So 1331 might be very significant for somebody. 13 and 31. Another thing that is coming through is something about something like a subtle reminder. It's like this energy again. I was getting the sense of like this thing becoming like an energy around you that is like constantly trying to bring you down when you're feeling uplifted about yourself or about your beauty. So with this veil being lifted, it's like for whoever I'm speaking to, or whoever this message is for, you're really going to begin to like see yourself in a very different light. You're really going to like 1414 on the timer. You're really going to begin to see yourself in a whole new light. It's like you're going to begin to really like admire yourself even more, acknowledge yourself even more. You're going to begin to like notice parts of you and your face and like your skin and things about you on the physical that you are absolutely going to love, or like going to feel like, wow, I didn't notice this, or this is like quite new. Or it's like, and another thing also is how whoever I'm speaking to, you are changing in the physical, because there's a lot of change happening with you on the 5D. And I know that what's coming through right now is crystalline body. It's like whoever I'm speaking to, I know we went through a phase of like activating this crystalline body, and you may have gone through this, and this is part of the reason why this veil is being lifted, because not only are you coming into this new sense of awareness of your appearance and how beautiful you are on the outside, also your inner beauty has been upgraded to this point where it's going to be like an addition to an addition of beauty. And before I did this download, like before I recorded this message, when it was coming through as a download connected to the dream, what was coming through was mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the finest amongst them all? And I'll probably make this the title of the video. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the finest amongst them all? And mirror says, you are the finest amongst them all. You are the finest amongst them all. And if you didn't know this, now you know this. And it's going to be like, and I feel like this is so beautiful in the sense that, like, as I'm speaking, and I know this message resonates with me too, it's like the way I'm feeling about how beautiful I feel about myself, even though I feel like I could actually feel even more beautiful about myself, is the same way I feel like this energy for the collective is. It's like this, like the sense of like beauty that we're going to be feeling within ourselves is going to be beyond the 3D, but it's also going to be very visible to us in the 3D. And that's because, again, the veil has been lifted. The veil has been lifted, and this energy is being removed, or has been removed from your life. And with all that is being removed, everything that wasn't being able, that you couldn't see about your beauty and about yourself, and what others couldn't see about your beauty and about yourself, is also being revealed for everyone to see, including yourself, most importantly. And I feel like this is where I'm going to leave this message. I think that's all of it. And I am so, so grateful for us, for whoever this message pertains to, as always. I am so grateful for all the blessings of abundance and healing that we receive. And please, I hope you listen with discernment. If the message is not yours, it's not yours. And if it resonates, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. Have a blessed evening.